Imagine you're sitting at a table with millions of dollars staring you in the face. Your heart is hammering against your ribs. Every breath feels like a choice. For most people, poker is a game of logic. But when the pressure reaches a breaking point and the ego takes over, logic goes out the window. Today, we're counting down the most explosive, controversial, and flat-out wildest poker fights ever caught on camera. From legendary parking lot brawls to verbal meltdowns that changed the rules of the game forever. Strap in, it's about to get ugly. Jamie Gold's Psychological Warfare, 2006.
All right, let's rejoin our featured table at this World Series of Poker presented by Milwaukee's Best Light. Paul Wasika will get out of the way. Jamie Gold, table and main event captain right now, 8-7 offsuit. Throws in one of the new green chips worth $100,000. The first time they've had a chip worth $100,000 at the World Series of Poker. He raises it to $400,000. Prahlad Friedman with ace-3 offsuit.
In 2006, Jamie Gold pulled off the most dominant run in WSOP history, but he didn't do it with just cards. He did it with a gift of gab that drove pros absolutely insane. His primary victim? Prahlad Friedman. Gold would literally tell his opponents what he had, but in such a way that they never believed him. In one iconic hand, Gold bluffed Friedman out of a massive pot by telling him, "You have a good read on me. Can't believe you caught me," while holding total air.
Don't worry about me.
Well, he has to worry about Jamie. He's the guy who can knock Kevin Aronson out.
All right, well, I guess I gotta see your hand anyways.
And the 10s go into the
I don't have
muck.
much of a hand, but I think I have to call. I'm getting 2-1. You're good no matter what I have. I mean, you know, whether I call or not, you're fine. So don't worry.
Jamie had already claimed he's playing.
I think there's just too much in the pot. I got nothing, but I'll call.
Friedman was so rattled he eventually folded the best hand. The community was so divided by Gold's speech play that the WSOP actually created the Jamie Gold rule, banning players from talking about their hands while they were still live. The Silence of Vanessa Russo, 2010. Tony G is the king of trash talk, and in this classic clip from The Big Game, he thought he had Vanessa Russo right where he wanted her. He was betting in the dark and taunting her, saying, "If you win the hand, you keep me quiet." Russo didn't say a word. She just trapped him with pocket aces.
You ready? If you win the hand, you keep me quiet.
Don't believe you. That bluff I'll call. That bluff I'll call.
Tony just added unspeakable equity to this pot.
Vanessa calls.
Tony's bombed the flop, which may make Vanessa think he's on a draw.
An ace on the turn. Russo has top set.
Hello, nasty. As Tony G would say, ace from space, and Vanessa has gone from 0 to hero.
As the board developed into a massive cooler, Tony G's full house against Russo's bigger full house, Tony G kept digging his own grave, shouting, "Now you've got to show some guts."
Now you got to show some guts. Can you bet this, or you're gonna make a really weak check now on the end? Go on, Vanessa, you can do it.
For Vanessa, best card ever, full house over full house.
Russo moved all in. Tony G snap called, and she took down a nearly $200,000 pot. The best part, for the first time in history, Tony G actually shut up.
That's the best. Very nice.
You got screwed?
I got a full house too on the end.
Wow.
And a flush draw. That's it. That shut me up. Well done, Vanessa.
Vanessa doubles through.
I got lucky, obviously.
Not really. I mean, it's...
We took turns getting lucky. I got lucky to get the aces, you got lucky on the flop, I got lucky on the turn.
I haven't won one hand when I've been good, so...
Adrian Peterson's Brotherly Brawl, 2025. You'd think an NFL MVP would be used to the hits, but Adrian Peterson found a different kind of contact at the Joker Stars Poker Club in Houston. In May 2025, video surfaced of Peterson in a heated argument with a longtime friend over a specific hand. It escalated fast. Chairs were flying, punches were traded, and by the end, both men were reportedly bloody.
Hey,
Peterson later told TMZ it was just a brother situation, influenced by a little too much alcohol, and that they agreed to disagree by throwing blows. No charges were filed, but it's a stark reminder that even the pros can lose their cool when the cards turn cold. The Sam Grizzle parking lot, decking, pre-2000s.
Likes to talk too. The third big money winner, by the way, on that list is Johnny Chan.
And the $3 million club as we get the hand dealt. And it looks like Sam Grizzle wants to play with a King Jack offsuit.
King Jack offsuit, not your best starting hand in the world, but playable for Sam.
7,000.
And Phil Hellmuth is going to play, and it's going to raise 7,000.
This is the stuff of poker legend. Sam Grizzle was one of the few men who could actually get under Phil Hellmuth's skin. After a dispute at Binion's Horseshoe over Hellmuth refusing to save Grizzle's seat during a lunch break, the two decided to take it outside. According to reports and Hellmuth's own admission, Grizzle, who was much shorter, actually decked the poker brat in the parking lot. Hellmuth famously showed up the next day with a black eye. Phil later called it the best fight ever because no one got seriously hurt. But Sam Grizzle remained Phil's nemesis until the day he passed. Eric Persson versus the Poker Brat, 2022. Most people are intimidated by Phil Hellmuth's rants. Eric Persson, he loved every second of it. During the 2022 Poker Go Cup, Persson gave Hellmuth a taste of his own medicine, relentlessly needling him and calling him a bitch and a fish. The highlight, Persson folding a hand and giving Hellmuth a double middle finger salute while laughing in his face.
Such a bitch, Phil. You such a bitch.
Show your hand if you're gonna say stupid stuff. That may be.
Of course it did.
Hellmuth lost his mind, calling over the tournament director and demanding a penalty, shouting that Persson was obnoxious. Persson just kept laughing, eventually felted Phil, and Phil stormed out of the studio in a legendary huff.
I'll tell you right now, I won't play another event, heads-up championship if this man's in the field, so I'm just gonna tell you guys. Or I need better protection, and I know we'll talk about it, but...
Here is the moment. Phil Hellmuth is about as big a dog as you can be pre-flop and hold him. 89 to 11%.
You got to me, buddy. Congratulations.
I just got in with the best, didn't I?
Queen 7 deuce rainbow, and now Hellmuth just 2%. Needs 2 runners.
Not going to be any love lost between these guys.
It's over.
The Red Rock Casino Knockout, 2025. This might be the most terrifying clip on our list. In May 2025, a video went viral from the Red Rock Casino in Las Vegas. A large man in a black t-shirt is seen aggressively pursuing a smaller player, shouting, "I'll fucking slap the..." The smaller player tries to disengage, backing away, but the big man won't stop. Suddenly, in a split second, the man in the cap lands a perfect counterpunch, knocking the larger man out, cold, instantly. The victor shouted, "I've got this guy coming at me, what am I going to do?" before leaving the room. The video racked up 300,000 views in just 48 hours, sparking a massive debate about self-defense at the poker table.
Hey, do what the fuck you gotta do! What's up? Do what the fuck you gotta do! You think I'm fucking afraid of you, dude? What's up? Oh, shit. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Matuso versus Shaykhon, 2005.
You know, we're in a hand. You need to shut the up.
Uh-oh.
What did you say, Mike?
Mike.
What did you say, Mike? Did you say something?
Hi, guys.
Did you say something, Mike? Oh, you don't get a penalty for that?
What happened?
You didn't hear what he just said?
We're in the middle of a hand. He's talking about what he has in his hand to everybody.
I'm asking a question, Jack. Did you hear what he just said to me?
No, I did not.
Right or wrong?
What was your said?
He said, I'm in the middle of a hand, you need to shut the up. Quote unquote.
The 2005 WSOP main event featured a clash of the Titans, and by Titans, we mean the two biggest bad boys in the game. Sean Shaykhon slammed the table after a flop he wasn't even involved in, giving away information and making Mike, the Mouth Matuso, explode.
Sheik has only about 275,000 chips left, and he will get out of the hand. So Matusow and Kessler now. Kessler, an amateur player from Virginia, in his first World Series. Now the flop is 9-8 ace. Oh, Sheik's not happy.
Oh, he pounds the table. That's inappropriate. He's indicating that he would have gotten part of that flop. That's giving information to the other players you should not give.
You know, we're in a hand. You need to shut the up.
The two traded insults that would make a sailor blush, leading the tournament director to give them both a one-round penalty. Matuso eventually got the last laugh, eliminating Shaykhon in 11th place and celebrating wildly as Shaykhon walked off the stage.
Matusow bets 400,000.
Nice hand.
Lazar folds
Nuts.
and Matusow has his man.
Nice hand.
Nuts! He has taken down the Sheik. Finally.
Well, you can win with grace, or you can win this way.
After numerous intense rounds of actions between these two, Mike Matusow delivers the satisfying knockout punch to Sean Shaykhon. He goes out in 11th place and wins $600,000.
Shaykhon actually played pretty darn well. Don't know how many friends he made.
The Sheik flirted with elimination for a long time. He certainly didn't want to get knocked out of the main event, and certainly not by that man, Mike Matusow.
Check Your Privilege 2016. With a massive $27 million chip pot on the line at the 2016 WSOP, William Kassouf was doing what he does best, talking until his opponent's ears bleed. He spent nearly 10 minutes asking Griffin Benger, "How many miles to Hollywood? And you want me to go all in?"
How many miles from here to Hollywood, do you know? Like 230 miles something? From here to Hollywood? Do we know? How many miles from here to Hollywood?
Haven't we heard his Hollywood routine before?
2 shows nightly.
There it comes.
And there's a 4-bet to $5.6 million. Back at you, Will.
How much?
5.6.
5.6? What? Find out where you are? So I'll take it if I ship it, you're not passing it. 5.6 total.
Kassouf has built his whole image for this moment. Talk a big game, then show up with the goods, except he's crushed.
It's a month past Griffin's birthday, but he has to feel like it's right now.
Well, this could be the one then. This could be the one. Have you got me covered or have I got you covered? Sure, let's see what it's fire. Do you know? Can you count? What's that? Have you got me covered or?
Benger, who had been silent the whole time, finally snapped. He exploded, screaming, "This is verbal abuse! You're a bully!" And the now infamous line, "Check your privilege."
You're just an abusive person, man. It's not funny. It's not a game. You're being abusive to me.
How am I being abusive?
You're being abusive. It's called verbal abuse. What you're doing to me is verbal abuse.
You're not even gaining any information. He's
what
not
you're
talking
doing
to you.
is verbal abuse. You're a bully. It's rude. It's mean.
It's called speech play.
It's not about. No, it's not
heads up.
called speech play. It's called being a bad person. You should
How's
really
a bad
check
person?
yourself.
Why?
Check your privilege.
This is called speech play.
Check your privilege.
I'm trying to get information.
Check your privilege. You're a rude person.
I'm not a rude person.
You're a rude person. It's verbal abuse. This is what it feels like. See, now you look at. He's not your dad. He's not going to help you. Stop. No one is going to help you.
You don't need to go until.
No one is going to help you.
It's called speech play. Heads up.
5.6 million chips.
5.6.
That is what the bet is.
5 chips. Okay.
The tension was so thick, the commentator said it rivaled the Russian roulette scene from The Deer Hunter. Benger's pocket aces held up against Kassouf's kings, and the poker world hasn't stopped debating it since. Of course I lied. It's poker, 2010. And finally, the most iconic confrontation in televised history, Tony G versus Phil Hellmuth. In a hand on the poker star's big game, Tony G told Phil he was going all in the dark, without looking at his cards. Phil, thinking he's up against a random hand, calls with ace-jack, but Tony G had looked. He had ace-king. When Phil realized he'd been played, he was stunned. Tony G's response, "Of course I lied. It's poker. What do you think this is?"
You're up there.
Oh, you lied.
Of course I lied. It's poker, Phil. What do you think this is?
That's messed up. So messed up. Wow.
What do you think, I'm blind? How many times do you want to run
Well, I asked you if you had looked or not.
it? You want to run it how many times?
I'll let you choose, Tony.
Three
I
times.
I always lose, so. You kind of deserve to lose the first
I
one.
do deserve. I hope you win one.
Why would you lie? I mean, no, it's considered totally not uncool, man. I mean, it's not right.
I feel it's just a game.
That's etiquette, though. I mean, you don't
Phil,
say
what
you're
happens
blind
on
when
this
you're blind.
table in play is just a game. We tell whatever we want.
So
When do you
all
tell
the
the
rules
truth?
of poker are just thrown out the window?
What do you think? I'm a kid? Phil, this is a poker TV
it's
show.
bad etiquette.
This is a poker TV show.
Well, don't argue with me then.
You
Don't
come
try
in
to
as
make
the best
excuses
player in
and
the world,
lie.
taking me on. You're
No,
coming in my house.
don't lie.
And I'm destroying you.
You
in
know it's
every
bad
part
etiquette.
of the game.
You don't say you haven't looked at your cards when you haven't looked at your cards. You don't do that.
Okay, well
it's
then
like
I'm
a
wrong.
rule of poker. It's like it's
why'd you call?
horrible etiquette. Because I thought you hadn't looked at your cards.
Come on, Phil.
Tony G then spent the next 5 minutes telling Phil to get a tandem bike and leave because he was outclassed.
Get a tandem bike and get the hell out of here.
This is awful. What Tony's doing is horrific.
I think it's bike time. You know it.
Good game, everybody.
Take your man, and you boys start driving the bike like this. You guys are outclassed. You don't belong in this level, Phil.
It was the ultimate angle shoot, and it remains the gold standard for poker villainy. Which one of these blow-ups was your favorite? Was Tony G a genius or a cheat? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more high-stakes drama.